Recommending Rumours of God by Darren Whitehead and John Tyson. I've got to admit, when I read subtitles like Experience the Kind of Faith You've Only Heard About, I do tend to be a little bit cynical about the contents. However, I do have to say, this time I was really rather surprised and had to give myself a bit of a head slap, because this book really does try to show how to live a real faith, and a faith of relationship and relevance and reality. It's not just a feel-good book writing about how you can make yourself feel better. It's actually a book that deals with genuine human experiences of the two authors, and then go to the point of putting them in context of the biblical experiences that not only that Jesus taught about, but that we find in the Old Testament as well, and that how at the centre of these there's a real experience of God to be found, that transcends our consumer culture, that involves real action and commitment, but actually at the root of it isn't that hard to live by. I'd have to say in some ways it's not an easy book. The writing is really easy to read. It's a very easy to read conversational style of writing, and very enjoyable for that reason. But actually some of the questions that it raises about the way we actually live our lives and the way we interpret the Bible are not always so easy to deal with. It's really asking you to look at the idea of the feel-good faith culture and address whether the feel-good faith culture actually really makes us feel good, or whether we can actually go out of our way instead to live a real and relevant Christian life. It's just a really good book, and I was thoroughly taken away by some of the ideas. If you're into new monastic movements, if you're looking for a book that will help you reconcile the differences in life, then give this one a go. Don't get me wrong, it's not necessarily a great book, but it is certainly an interesting book and well worth looking into.